Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Corey and today we are going to be looking at the last empty video of the year for me. Got a full box here. Let's start with hair, get it quickly out of the way. I mentioned this quickly in my 2017 favorites video. I used up the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine shampoo and conditioner. These were great products. I had never tried anything from Shea Moisture before. I fell in love. I've been trying some other things, which we'll talk about in a second, but they do not compare to these lovely products. So these are definitely on my repurchase list. And these guys are not on my repurchase list. This is the Maui Moisture Curl, Quench, and Coconut Oil line. I have the shampoo and the conditioner. I still have a little bit of shampoo left, probably a couple shampoos left, but I wanted to get these like kind of out of the way for the end of the year. Overall, they were just kind of meh products. I didn't think they were spectacular. They didn't really do anything good for my hair necessarily. They've been kind of what I've been using for the last month or two, and I think you can kind of tell my hair has just not been as good as it was the previous months. It's just a little bit more fluffier. I can go longer without shampooing, so I feel like maybe these products are a little bit too drying for my hair. But I definitely did not fall in love with these guys, and I'm glad to be done with them. I used up the L'Oreal Root Cover-Up. This is my original bottle back from when I did my original video on it ages and ages ago. This I did actually repurchase, so I have a new bottle ready to go. I really like this stuff. I have a gray patch of hair kind of up in here, and sometimes I'm okay with it. Sometimes I let it grow out and I'm like, maybe I should just stop dyeing my hair. Other times I go ahead and dye my hair with like permanent hair color. And sometimes I just use Root Cover-Up on it. This is also great for like if you're braiding your hair or doing something intricate and you just want to cover up like spots on your scalp. You can easily kind of darken that area. I used up another of the Mucho Clinical Gel 48-hour protection. If you're a sweaty, smelly girl like me, this stuff is killer. I think I've gone through it on other empty videos. I used up my Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Yogurt Body Wash. This stuff is really nice. This is the apricot and honey formula. I really like this, and I probably will repurchase this. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I'm in the drugstore. I used up this little body wash. This is the Barefoot Venus Green Tea Body Wash that I got from a Luxe box. It was nice. It smelled, the smell wasn't my favorite. I didn't find it particularly moisturizing or particularly drying. It was just okay, but it is a Canadian brand, which is cool. I just didn't fall in love with it. I have the Bioderma Sensi Bio H2O. This is the Purifying Cleansing Micelle Solution for combination oily skin, and I hated this. I love the Bioderma with the pink cap, the makeup removing micelle solution, and so I thought, well, I'll try like a different one and see how much I like that. And also I really wanted the like squeeze top, but I hated it. It had a fragrance. It just wasn't the Bioderma that I love and enjoy using. But would not recommend, definitely not going to repurchase. Probably not even going to try other Bioderma products just because I know what I love and what really works well for me. I did get a little sample of the Mild Cleansing Foaming Gel for sensitive skin from Bioderma with purchase. And I liked it. I liked using it in the shower, kind of take your makeup off and then wash your face with this. But it wasn't super outstanding. I feel like it's probably a little bit out of my price range just for like a really basic face wash. So it was good to try, but it wasn't enough to like hook me. And then I have a bunch of oils here. So face oils and I guess a primer. Starting with this is from Doug. This is Doug's Beard Oil with Kalahari Melon Oil and Vitamin E from Jack Black. He seems to really like this stuff. It's not too heavily fragranced. I don't know if it's the most moisturizing oil, but he did actually repurchase it recently after trying out a different brand, so I guess it's his HG now. We'll have to ask him and verify that that's true. And then I just have some oils that are a little bit old now. They smell a little off. The first is the Tarte Maracuja oil. Didn't fall in love with it. You're supposed to use it on your face, and I'm not opposed to using a face oil. This one just didn't do anything for me. I didn't like it that much. I have a nude Progenius rescue oil with omegas and patchouli oil. I think this was a sample from Sephora, or maybe I got it in a beauty bag. You're supposed to just use it day and night and gently press 2 to 3 drops onto face and neck. Again, it just didn't really do anything for me, and it sounds like it would be amazing rescue oil, like yes please, but I wasn't a huge fan, although the packaging's pretty nice. And this one's actually empty. This is the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. I love this stuff for my hair. I don't really use it on my face, but I use it on my hair a lot. I've never gone out and bought a full size of this, and if I were to, I'd probably just go on Amazon and get like a cheap one. But I've gone through a couple of these little samples, and I've always really enjoyed using them. I have a Clinique Moisture Surge that I opened up in my Clinique holiday box. This stuff's amazing. My sister recommended it to me. This is the Hydrating Supercharge Concentrate, which I think is a different formula, correct me if I'm wrong, than just the normal Moisture Surge that comes in the little container. I actually did go out and buy one of the little containers. It's kind of a splurge item for me, but I redeemed some Shoppers Drug Mart points to get it, so I'm excited to crack that one open once I finish up what I'm currently using. I also used up this little licorice serum from Skin Inc. This was part of a do-it-yourself face mask kit. You add these little serums to different face masks, or you can just apply them directly to your face. They were cool. I don't think I 100% used it up before it kind of dried out, because it's just a little tiny tube of it, just a 5 milliliter thing. But I enjoyed using them. I enjoyed mixing my own face masks. And I still have 2 other little containers of these little serum stuff to go through. Here's a proud moment for me. I used up my Nivea Essential Lip Balm. This stuff is so HG for me. You guys know I have the worst dry lips. I'm continually using a light night sleeping mask, and I load up on my lip balm, and my lips are still always incredibly dry. I don't know if it's genetic or what, but I love this stuff. I've got 2 open ones right now, and that one is a goner. Always a repurchase from me. And I used up this Besame Mucho Shea Butter and Propolis Lip Balm. Didn't like it. Didn't think it was super moisturizing. Didn't like the kind of oily consistency that it left on your lips. So I got this in an Ipsy bag. Wouldn't recommend repurchasing. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about this guy. I'm finally just going to declutter this one. This is the Allure Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold Primer from Guerlain. I just have a little bit left. I don't know, it wasn't my favorite primer. I definitely don't feel the need to purchase anymore, and I feel like I've used it enough to know how it performs on my skin. There's, I guess, a lot left, but also not a lot left. And I think I was just kind of sucked into the hype back when Tati reviewed it, and she was like, this is the best thing ever. And I was like, well, maybe I should spend $100 on this beautiful primer. But now I can't even be bothered to go through the sample. I just don't think it's that good of a product. So I'm just letting go of it, and I'm going to declutter that guy. We're starting out the new year right. Oh, there's another lip balm in here. Here is the Hanalei Lip Treatment. I guess I lost the cap on it. I think there's still some product in there. But another one that I just didn't love, I'd much rather use my Nivea Essentials. I got this in a Ipsy bag, and it was decent, but I guess I lost the cap, and that's why it ended up in my Empties. I have a bunch of eyeliners. I've got the IT Cosmetics No-Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner, which is my absolute HG favorite product. I was so sad when I actually used it completely up. This one, it should be a repurchase for me, but it's so flippin' expensive that I'm kind of going to wait and abide my time. This is the first gel eyeliner that really worked for me when I was tightlining my upper or lower lash line. Before that, I was always having problems trying to get the color on there and having the color last all day. So it's definitely got a special place in my heart, and I love the highlight one of these as well. I probably should repurchase, but I'm just going to wait for it to go on sale or make sure I've used up all my other samples of gel eyeliners before I commit to repurchasing. And I also have this pencil. This is the Smashbox Always Sharp Kohl Liner in Penny Lane. I've done a wear test video on this. It's beautiful. I think I prefer a matte formula. This one is a little bit metallic, kind of, almost, maybe not quite. But I love the format of it. I love the way that it twists on and twists off so that every time you use it, you have a sharp point. That is so important for actually drawing a line. And I would definitely be open to trying out another one of these ones if they aren't too expensive. I think I got that one in a Sephora favorites box. I have the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I go in and out of love with the tattoo liner. When I get a brand new tube, I just fall in love with the formula. I remember why I think it's so popular, but they dry out kind of quick. And so I snap up 100-point samples or free samples when I can get them. But I can't commit to actually going out and getting a full size. The marker is great. They do last really well. The performance, I think, kind of falters as they start to dry up. I find the more you use it and the older your tube gets, the more I fall out of love with it. This is the NYX Wonder Pencil in WP01 Light. It's supposed to be a concealer, eye brightener, and reverse lip liner in one. For a spot concealer over acne, it absolutely sucks. It's too dry, it's too stiff, it's not comfortable to use at all. And I found it didn't stay very well in my waterline. And I don't use reverse lip liners. I much prefer to just use my normal concealer with a brush to tidy up my lips when I bother to do that. So this one was a complete dud for me, so I'm going to see if I can pass it on to anybody else. I have 3 mascaras that I've used up. I have the Douse Punk Volumizing Mascara. It was not the best, not my favorite formula. I did a wear test video on this one if you're interested. You can just search for any of these products plus my name to see if I've done a full wear test on them, because a lot of the products I have talked about in other videos. I went through my Clinique High Impact Mascara. I really like this one. It reminds me of my HG drugstore mascara, but it's just a little bit too pricey for me, so I'm not going to repurchase it, but I think it's a fantastic formula. And of course, my Voluminous Lash Paradise. Performance wise, this guy was not my favorite. I love the packaging and I think the wand is nice, and I do think it's better than the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but it just wasn't up to my standards, and I hold L'Oreal to like a really high standard because they make my HG mascara, but that one was not good. I have some foundations. I have the Revlon Color Stay Makeup in 180. I could probably scrape it open and get a little bit more product left, but it's not the right color for me. This was a summer color from 2 summers ago, but I definitely think it's time to let go of this one. It's all gunked up and kind of gross, and it's not the right color match for me. Anyway, I do really like the formula of this one, and next time I just need to remember to maybe get a slightly lighter shade, something a little bit more in between so I can wear it year round. I've got a little sample of the It Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream. This was just a sample. Again, it was way too dark and way too yellow for me. This is in the color Light. I'm not too sure if they have a color Fair or not. I was excited to try it out, but the color just did not work out for me. And here we go, breaking my heart. I have a sample of the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, which I really love and enjoy wearing, but again, the color is just too dark for me. And for whatever reason, it just does not mix well with these lightening shade adjusting drops that I got from the Body Shop. Something about the formulas just does not work well when combined. So unfortunately, I'm just going to declutter this little sample. Beautiful sample, beautiful bottle, and it did kind of help me determine where I fit within the range. Kind of served its purpose. I haven't repurchased because I just have a ton of different foundations to get through, and I'm trying to resist purchasing things that I don't really need. I'm decluttering this RMS Beauty bronzer. This is the Baruti bronzer. I got this in a Lucky bag last year. It just kind of smells off. Like, I don't remember it having a smell before. It's been a full year. I would pass this on, but I'm just a little bit sketched out about the smell of the product. I have this face mask. This is the Algenist Aqua Algae Brightening Mask, and I was holding on to do it for a Face Mask Friday, but I waited too long and it's all dried out. It's so tragic. It's just like a dried up thing in there. It's completely solid, so my bad there. Make sure you don't sit on your samples too long because they might just dry up and then you're stuck without them. I'm pretty sure I did have it for more than a year just sitting in my desk drawer, so that sucks. Alright, and there's only one more product left in here. This is the Clean Apothecary Brush Shampoo. Again, I got this in a lucky box last year, so it did last me a full year with regular brush cleaning. I really like this stuff. It was a rose scent. I would definitely look at repurchasing. And that is everything from me. That is my last Empties video of the year. I still do really love empty videos. I love how they really push you to go through and use your products. So instead of just endlessly buying like shampoos and conditioners, I'm like, once I'm done this shampoo or once I'm done this face cream, then I'll move on to something else. Whereas before, I was just kind of chaotic and all over the place. So if you guys don't collect empties, I would highly recommend you try it, just because it does really change your perspective of using up stuff that you own or samples that you own that you need to get through. So I've really enjoyed making these videos for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy watching them. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more beauty videos from me. Thanks so much to my patrons for helping me bring these videos to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow in my next beauty video. Bye.